Hello, Brent with All Octane here. In this video, I'm going to be opening up the brand new Hot Wheels Premium Drift set that I was able to find on the pegs, technically the shelf, the Drift diorama set. This is awesome. It's got a bunch of cool cars. We're going to take a look at the back, and I guess it's the GReddy set. That is, I guess, what it is. We got the Custom Datsun 240Z, the Nissan Maxima drift car, the Pandem Subaru BRZ, and Fleet Street. Fleet Street's got the tires up top, Fleet Flyer does not. Let's go ahead and open up this diorama because it's pretty cool, but let's take a look at it before we open it. Looks like maybe Long Beach. I'm guessing that's kind of like what it's supposed to be mimicking. The Formula Drift here in America. It could be elsewhere, but the palm trees look a lot like California and Palm Beach. Let's go ahead and open this up. I did just cut it, but there we go. Sometimes these dioramas can be pretty difficult to open. Man, look at that. It looks so good. I really like how they've done the graphics on this card. They're fantastic. And the cars themselves, a decent bunch. These three cars are not too bad. On the bottom, you're going to see a bunch of tape and rubber bands. So what we're going to do is we're just going to bypass all of that. Let's go ahead and start with the 280, or 240, sorry, 240Z. They're going to have a bunch of little like rubber bands stuck up in these tires. It's going to take a bit to get all these out. But here we are. I want to try to make sure I can open this on camera for you guys. I did just find this recently. I'm not entirely sure how long this one's been out. I found it in the Missouri area finally. That's where I live. So I was finally able to find it, and I was glad to pick it up. We've got a custom 240Z. I believe this is like Sun Kang's 240. I believe the Fugu Z. I think it might be mimicking that. But we finally see it in a premium, which is pretty cool. Great tampo work in the rear. GReddy on the side and top. Pandem? Yeah, it's Pandem on the deck lid. Tampoed headlights, also nice. Metal on metal. And take a look at the wheel choice. Pretty decent wheel choice. This is a really cool slideways car. Like, that's definitely what this machine is meant to do. I like the wide body kit, kind of like the black. I don't think that's supposed to be carbon fiber. It doesn't have any like tampoing to it or texture to it to indicate that it's carbon fiber. So maybe it's just, you know, plastic there. Let's take a look at the Maxima drift car. Again, easiest way to do that is to do exactly what I've done and cut those from the bottom. Just pull up the car and cut. And the more practice you get with it, the less you have to worry about injuring the cars. We've seen the number of these dioramas out. Now that is finally the kind of tampo we should expect on the Maxima drift car. I don't think we've seen it with any tampoing up front, but that thing is cool. Reminds me of Tokyo Extreme Racer. If you guys ever played that PlayStation game, one of the best car racing games ever made, Tokyo Extreme Racer. And they had a lot of unlicensed cars in the first one. But in Tokyo Extreme Racer 3, I believe they finally got licensed for a ton of JDM cars. And you could drive cars like this in the game. Look at that front splitter. All metal on metal. Great wheel choice on this thing as well, I think. Huge 2JZ up there. Great tampo work up top, matching the stripe colors. Yeah, this thing is just awesome. And great rear tampo work. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Let's go ahead and then look up Fleet Flyer because it's kind of on the way to the Subaru. Wow, look at all that. That is a lot of rubber bands. I'm just going to kind of pull, hoping that some of it comes out. Okay, not bad. Pretty decent. And then I know that there's two more that go over top of this thing for the bed. I think those are easiest on the bed themselves. You just come up to the top here and slide through, and you can cut those. So now we've got that done. Now we can see Fleet Street. And it does have a bed that rolls back, and it does get level with the ground. You can see it actually goes lower than the back of the truck, which is nice because you can just put these really low cars right up on the ramp. Let's take a look at some of the Tampa work. This is such a great truck. My bed fell off. Not hard, you just pop it back on, slide it in place, click, and good to go. So you got some slicks, some wet tires. This thing itself is riding on slicks. Awesome 6-spoke rims. And yeah, in the GReddy livery. This thing is awesome. Super, super cool. Look how far that bed sticks out. That's awesome. It's like probably the best this truck has ever looked. This thing is awesome. Way to go. All right, last up is the Pandem Subaru BRZ, which I believe Subaru outsold the... No, wait. Toyota outsold the Subaru like by a long shot in the last manufacturing cycle. The production numbers came out, and man, the Toyota just absolutely destroyed the BRZ. So I don't know how much longer the BRZ will be in production. The 86, probably a little bit longer, just based on how many people have purchased it. Basically the same car, but man, look at this one. Pretty cool wheels. Definitely a little bit more 80s, but they definitely fit. I think it works, especially because they're white, and then the Pandem on the windshield is white, GReddy is white on the sides and on the hood. Look at that Tampa work. They got the headlights, which is fantastic. They have the taillights, also fantastic. This massive rear wing. There's stuff on the side. That's great. Nothing on the top of it, though. I'm trying to see. This is a metal-on-metal car, which is great. The spoiler is plastic, though. That's not that big of a deal. I can handle that. But there you have it. There is this GReddy Hot Wheels panorama kit that I was able to find, a set that I was able to find on the pegs. Let me know if you've been able to find this one. Let me know which one is your favorite out of this bunch, or let me know which diorama is your favorite in the comments below. And until the next one, have a good one.